Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Every time you need to pull event data from an external platform into your Google Sheet, you normally hit a wall. You either have to write custom Google Apps script code, or you need to deal with complex OAuth permissions for the flow, or you need to deal with default webhooks that dump the entire massive unreadable JSON into one single cell. Today we're going to be solving that issue with Sheetgo. Sheetgo now has a new feature known as Webhook as a source, which gives you a secure dedicated endpoint to cache all of your external data and map it to a specific spreadsheet. And this requires no coding whatsoever. And to show you exactly how the configuration, this setup works, we're going to be using a Trello bug tracker as our use case / example. But this architecture will work for Stripe, GitHub, and any other external platform that you have. So let's get started. Alright, so the first step in this tutorial is to basically go to app.sheetgo.com. You can get started with Sheetgo with the link in the description. But once you've reached the workflow interface, you can come in over here, click on new, followed by blank workflow, followed by scrolling down here, clicking on create a workflow, add to workflow, followed by automation. Here you can see among the sources that we used to normally select, you can now see that there is a webhook as a source. So we're going to click on webhook as a source, and in a couple of seconds Sheetgo is going to be providing me a couple of things. The first one is going to be the dispatch URL. There's going to be the endpoint where I'm going to be posting all of my information. There is an authorization header, there is a bearer and an API key. Now you can click on manage API key, go back to your settings, and you can copy that particular key or even create a new one. Sheetgo also shows us what is the example request body that it looks like, just for reference. So we need all of these exact credentials to basically authenticate the post request that we are about to build. So now that we are done with this part of it, you just need to make sure that you copy the particular URL and you have that particular API key with you. And once basically you are done with that particular section, you can come in here and click on next step, after which we need to post all of this data to our spreadsheet. So I'm going to click on Google Sheets here. So in this particular use case, I'm going to be clicking on existing file. I'm going to load up the picker. I'm going to search for my Trello webhook log spreadsheet. I'm going to select that and click on done and give it a new name. And once I'm done with the destination configuration, I'm going to click on review automation, where I can see that all of the data from a webhook is going to come into this particular spreadsheet successfully, that has the ticket name, ticket URL, current status, and timestamp. So I'm going to come back to the particular workflow and click on finish and run. And in a couple of seconds, the workflow is on and active. Now we can head over to Trello, where we are basically going to be looking at the engineering bug tracker. So this is my engineering bug tracker that I've built in Trello, and what I want to basically do is whenever I move a task or a bug into the done section, I would like it to come in here and update this particular spreadsheet with the new tickets that have been completed. So what we're going to be doing here is coming over to the three dots here and clicking on automation. Now here I already have one existing one, but we can click on create automation here. Now the first step is going to be basically selecting the trigger. So I'm going to click on add trigger here. And we're going to be selecting the second one here that says when a card is moved into a particular list. Now that list is either the backlog, debugging, or done. It's going to be done. And who is it going to be moved by? It could be anyone. And once you're done with setting when a card is moved into the done list, you can just click on add. So the trigger is set up here, and now we have to decide the particular action that we have to perform. Now for this one, we're going to be coming over to the content section over here and scrolling down here and seeing that we can come here and click on a post to URL, followed by mentioning the URL here. So now here we are supposed to paste in the URL that we just copied here. That's going to look something like this. And here we're going to be selecting with headers, where it's going to be giving you both the header section and the payload section over here. So here I'm going to be pasting in my headers here. That's going to be having the bearer, toke bearer, followed by the API key. And inside of the payload, I'm going to be putting something like this. So in the payload box, I'm going to be passing a JSON object that contains a value array. It looks exactly like this, that has values followed by card name, card link, card list name, and the date. And the inner brackets represent a single row being added to your sheet, and the variables inside will populate your columns from the left to the right. And once you're done with this, basically, you can click on the add button over here, and this gets added here where you have the trigger followed by the action, and where now you are in the review and save section. So once you are done, just come over here and click on save. And in a couple of seconds, your new automation is ready and good to go. And if I now head over back to my main bug tracker, if I come out of this, so here I'm going to be basically moving this in progress ticket into the done section here. I'm going to put this directly into here, and I'm going to head back over to my interface here where I can see now the automation has started running on its own. In a few seconds, I should be able to see that the bug that is completed should be dropped into my spreadsheet perfectly, keeping the metrics updated instantly without any manual extraction or execution. Now when I head back over to my original spreadsheet, I can see that the ticket has successfully come into my spreadsheet. On successful execution, the API auth token bug has successfully been solved. The ticket URL is available, followed by the status and the timestamp at which it was completed. And there you have it. You now have a dedicated authenticated pipeline to push your external data directly into spreadsheets without writing any external integration steps. The exact header formatting and array structure I used are available in the description and in the blog, so you can copy paste them directly into your external apps. You can get started with Sheetgo with the link in the description. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share, and for more content, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.